Is my sister's husband cheating? Posted by Thadani Asamoso. If you like these stories and want to see more, please like and subscribe. So I just finished having a long conversation with my sister, and she's worried her husband could be cheating. He has been different from her and doesn't spend much time with her. He has a graveyard shift job, and he has recently started going golfing right after he is off and comes home drunk. He tells my sister he goes with his co-workers. She said she doesn't even know who they are. She also said that he even cooked a meal for his co-workers to take to work. I don't think it's strange, but she told me he never cooks and doesn't like to cook. She told me she thought it was strange, and then we started talking about how me and husband look at each other's phones and don't have anything to hide. So she tells me that he always has his phone on him and that he never leaves it alone. She said it's to the point where he has it in his pocket while he sleeps. Oh, and she also doesn't know his password. Just worried for her. I just told her she should ask him casually to see his phone because her battery died, and she wanted to look something up. I feel that if he gets nervous, then there is something he is hiding. And now for the top comments. My ex-girlfriend used to sleep with her phone. And yes, it's a big sign they are cheating. I know she was. It's sad people cheat after they are married. Why not just get a divorce? Most vehicles have GPS tracking in them. I mean, if she wants to go that route, she should probably search his phone or ask him to use his phone and go through it. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Hi Op, I'm so sorry for what she is passing through, but all the red flags are there. She must understand that she is in a critical moment of her life, and she must be very strong because she is not fighting only for herself but also for her children too. From now, she must act with her head and not with her heart. I will appreciate that you give her some advice. 1. Time to her to get the pie mode on. If she is, financially, she must consider to pie. They are professionals and are good in the work. 2. For now, the most important is that she never should confront him unless she had undeniable evidence. If he is cheating, and I believe he is a cheater, and cheaters are liars. So, he will go lie and gaslight her. In the end, she will feel completely frustrated, and the confrontation will only serve to him to know that she is suspecting him, and he will be more efficient in hiding things. Don't be naive that he will be truthful and admit to the affair because he will go to do it. She must ask for all her forces and continue to act completely normal. The more relaxed he is, the better it is. He will make errors? So, now is time to gather evidence. She must look for every evidence she can get. Get photos, videos, etc. and keep them in a safe place, where her husband has no access of. 3. ASAP, contact a lawyer and see what her options are. If she feels comfortable with them to file for divorce and when she has the paperwork ready served him where that it will be the damage to him. Note that she can draw the process if things improve for her. Believe us, we had read hundreds and hundreds of stories like hers, and if she wants to have any hope to save her marriage, she must go nuclear over him, stop to be nice guy. Time to war, ma'am. From now on, he is no more her teammate but the enemy. Something shady, tell him straight up she needs 2 tests, number 1 STD test, number 2 lie detector test and wants to have his checkout. And now for our next story. Alcoholics cheat or cheaters cheat. Posted by Ipong. When we first started talking, the story goes, I'll never cheat. I've been cheated on. Red flag 1, drinking a lot. I didn't understand full-blown alcoholism until too late, already in deep. But this is about cheating. Alcoholics lie and cheat. I am here only to remind myself how gross of a situation I was in, for too long, with an alcoholic who constantly needed woman attention yet said adding his ex-girlfriend to his FB was not a big deal. Calling her on her birthday and Thanksgiving and Christmas while we were together was not a big deal. Calling her Christmas Day and asking her to visit him, when the day after Christmas he flew to my home to another state, isn't cheating according to him. Picking a woman up and drinking all day with her, on a Sunday, after we had the fight. It isn't cheating. Picking up another woman at the bar near his out-of-state work and adding her to FB, duh, how I found out. Calling her daily 5 times a day, And she repeated all of the same languages he used with me daily as cheating. Yet he said it was when we're on the outs. His following women I'm not comfortable with on FB, hawk-eyeing every new profile pic, is borderline leading to cheating. He says I overreact. I'm just here to give myself clarity of how ridiculous I have been, accepting this unbelievable crap. We are over 40? And FB is an issue, that's childish. We are over our 40s, and arguing over going to bars was real. That's horrendous. I am not with him anymore. But I sure did hold some guilt thinking, maybe it's not cheating, maybe we were on the outs, although that was never agreed upon. He's an alcoholic. They lie. They cheat. It was hell. And now for the top comments. Always remember to trust your gut, and if it hurts you and they keep doing it, they have no respect for you. I pray you to heal and find peace and happiness. I'm glad you are out of it. I pray he leaves you alone. Indeed, a man or woman. The drunk and promiscuous will always prevail. Move on quickly, find a sober, a good person. Blanket statements, nope. Some alcoholics cheat, and some don't. Some men cheat, and some don't. Some women cheat, and some don't. An alcoholic who is predestined to cheat will cheat whether they're actively sober or not. A person with 20 years of sobriety is just as likely to cheat if that's what's in their hearts. The reason some alcoholics drink is 100% biological and has nothing to do with their morals. This has been proven in study after study. All that said, don't date or marry an alcoholic. They don't live very long. I've seen 20-year-olds die from alcoholism. However, a person with years of sobriety who isn't inclined to cheat is a person who has rigorously examined their life, sometimes much more than the non-alcoholic. And now for our next story. My own story of cheating. Posted by Ad. Revolutionary 6749. I've been a cheater. It happened when I was in my young 20s. I was dating a girl who lived in NJ, which is where I was stationed in the Navy. I'm from MD. I was home in MD. And somehow found out an ex of mine, who lived in CA, was back in MD at the same time. I got in touch with her, and we agreed to meet up. Things went well and turned sexual. We went and had sex. During the course of having sex, the guilt got the better of me. I got up, put my clothes on, said I'm sorry, and left. Poor girl must have been so confused and upset. Within a few days, I told them both what I had done. I lost them both and felt like I deserved it, still feel that way. It was thrilling to set things up with the ex and to have sex with her. I did it because I wanted to and could. I wasn't thinking much about my girlfriend, not at first. The guilt got me. Right in the middle of things. I was embarrassed, ashamed, regretful, sorry that I had hurt them both. And still am. It's a tough life lesson learned at the expense of two wonderful women. I have not cheated in a relationship since then. I'm not 100% honest in each and everything I do and say, not a saint. But I'll never do that to myself or anyone again. I'm actually glad that I know that cheating just isn't for me. I've had to live with the pain of hurting those two women since then. It's not something I think about often, but it comes up. I earned that pain and deserved it. I'm grateful that I haven't carried any lies about that all these years. I came clean to them both, and I got my just desserts. Carrying lies is just not for me. And now for the top comments. While I certainly don't denigrate anyone who would admit to their own transgressions to a relationship partner, one should consider that perhaps in some situations, it's best to keep one's mouth shut and deal with the guilt internally. When you're feeling compelled, sometimes you're just transferring your feces to someone else in the hopes of alleviating your mixed up emotions, usually unsuccessfully. What differentiates good people from bad ones is the former's ability to see how their selfish actions impacted people that love them, then come clean and accept whatever consequences will come, and finally learn from and change thanks to their mistakes. You are a good man. It seems rare and yet good that you have come to this place. It takes some cojones to admit you were a jackass. And that's coming from a jackass of a different type. And now for our next story. Has he been cheating? Posted by top_chart_1079. Okay, so 2 days ago, my ex broke up with me because he doesn't love me anymore until now, all fine. I mean, I'm devastated, but it's life. Yesterday he didn't come home after work, we live together until we can leave, so I was kind of worried and checked his Snap localization. He answered saying he was at a friend's house, that I know pretty well, and the localization was in the neighborhood but not exactly there. I don't really care, he does what he wants now. But tonight he says he's not coming home to go eat with a new colleague. Since I suspect something since before the breakup, I look his location, the same place, Lamau. And now I know why for the past few months I never got a hug, a kiss, a love. B was doing someone else. And he doesn't even have the courage to admit it and lets me believe that I did something wrong for him to fall out of love. So yeah, I'm 98% sure I've been cheated on. What do you all think? And now for the top comments. I think it doesn't matter because you all are no longer together, and you need to check on him, says you need to hurry and get out of there for your own mental health. Good luck, and let it go. It doesn't matter. He no longer wants to be with you. Block him on everything, and when you leave, go no contact. Cheating with a random frack is one thing, but in my opinion, the reason he broke it off was that he actually likes someone. Honestly? If he was getting away with cheating, why would he break up with you? What's your say on this? Do you have a similar story? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.